What's up YouTube? Thanks for tuning in this video. In this video, we're talking about privacy when you're starting an RV park. Is it better to maintain privacy for your tenants? Does it matter? We're gonna talk about it, but first, make sure to like this video and subscribe so we get off to a good start. All right guys, so in this video, we're talking about the privacy method when starting an RV park and whether or not you should maintain privacy with your tenants. I have a 14 lot RV park in Central Texas, and my strategy from the go was to maintain privacy for every tenant in order to differentiate ourselves from the other competitors. And it's shown to work very effectively. One of the biggest compliments that we get as an RV park is that there's a lot of privacy. And the reason why there's a lot of privacy is because we utilize our land in which we provide trees covering every lot so that when somebody opens their door of their RV, they look to the left and right and they just see trees and they feel more isolated. And I think nowadays we're becoming more isolated. We like our privacy. We don't really like to see our neighbors. And so I think personally, a RV park in which there's a little more privacy and there's not people to the left and right and up and down like most RV parks is gonna be the most effective for long-term stays. I think if you have a travel RV park, which I made a video above you can watch about the difference between travel RV parks and affordable RV parks. But essentially, if you have a travel RV park, it's probably fine if the renters don't have that much privacy because they're coming in and out, they're staying for a day or two, a couple days. So probably not the biggest deal. Now, if you have a long-term renter out there or long-term renters, I think privacy is pretty important. And that's gonna keep them out in your property, staying for a long period of time. And the main thing when you have an affordable RV park is you want people to stay for long periods of time, for years on end. And I have had very little turnover in the year and a half that I've been open because I maintain privacy at my property. Now, one of the things that you sacrifice with privacy is you're not able to put as many RVs per acre because you are utilizing space and you are giving everybody their privacy. And so you can't fit as many RVers out there. But I think this is a great method if there's a lot of competition in your area, is to provide an RV park that has a different twist. It has a lot of privacy. And when you open your door, you don't see anybody and you can market yourself as that. And if you go in your area, most RV parks, there's somebody to the left, there's somebody to the right, there's someone up and down. There's no privacy. And so market yourself as a private RV park if there is a lot of competition in your area. And I tried to give, when I was setting up my RV lots, I tried to measure about 90 by 90 feet in circumference for every RV lot. That way they had a little bit of space, and it's not perfect for every single RV lot. Some of them are a little bit smaller than that, but typically it's about 90 by 90 feet. And we tried to leave as many trees as we could. Now this was more difficult for the septic installer because he had to go around the trees and so forth. But I think trees, if you have them at your property, are extremely important for privacy because they provide shade, number one, but they also just provide a little bit of privacy in that you don't have to see your neighbor right when you open the door. If there's trees around you, leave them. I think those are really important. And I think that's a big mistake a lot of RV parks make is when they are developing the property, the first thing they do is just take down all of the trees. And I think trees are a valuable aspect of your land. So if you buy a piece of land and it's got trees on it, I recommend you keep it or try to find a way to work around them. That way you can utilize them in your best favor. And in the future, if you're looking for more RV parks, try to get pieces of land that have a lot of trees on them. I personally would rather have a piece of land that's covered in trees, and then I can take out the trees that are necessary versus the other way around in which you have no trees, right? So I think trees are pretty important in maintaining that privacy. But I think, long story short, in an affordable RV park, I think privacy is pretty important. It's pretty important. I think you can get away with without it. I think people just fair and simple, they want an affordable RV park. But I think if you can provide privacy, you're going to edge out some of the competition. Now, it will cost you a little bit because you won't be able to get as many RVers out there, but I think you're going to have less turnover and you're going to have people that are more interested in your park and end up staying for a long period of time. But this is, like I said, this is difficult with travel RV parks because you're just trying to get as many people in as you can. But this was just a short little video on privacy with RV parks. Hope you liked it. Hope you got some value out of it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. If you want to see how I started my RV park from scratch, watch this video to the side here. If you want to see my overview of the pros and cons of RV parks, watch this video on this side here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.